Hey Great Dramas, today we're actually taking a look at a whiskey from decades ago. I think this was bottled in the 80s. It is a 1 litre bottling of Grant's Family Reserve many packaging generations and iterations ago. Bottled at 43% ABV, which you probably wouldn't see on a blend nowadays. Screw cap, and I've literally just broken the seal to pour my my sample of this. And in the back, you can just about see the embossed, embossed Glenfiddich family coat of arms. And then on the front, you have Mr. Grant himself. There he is. Look at that. Oh yeah. So yeah, this one was a staple around the world, and still is actually. Family Reserve from Grant's sells a hell of a lot globally. One of my good friends, actually, a lovely guy called Matthew, spelled with one T, whatever. It's actually his all-time favorite whiskey. So yeah, there's some mega fans out there. Matthew one T will attest to being one of those. And it is a blend that transcends generations. It has been crafted for decades upon decades upon decades in Speyside, Scotland, where Glenfiddich is, where they're based, although William Grant & Sons is technically headquartered in London nowadays. You have all the blending and all that kind of stuff happening in Scotland. And yeah, Family Reserve has been a staple and one of the what do you call it, jewels in the crown, as it were, for the Grant's family portfolio. Oh, should we ever go? I think so. On the nose, it is all toffee, vanilla, little pang of kind of lemon lime going through. And on the palate, pretty much the exact same. An immensely quaffable, easy drinking blended Scotch whiskey that, I wouldn't say it's necessarily the best whiskey on the planet, but it does a job. If you want to chill out of an evening, just pour yourself a whiskey and just kind of mellow out after a long day's work, or as a kind of like breather, does the job. It's still there. It's quite oily actually as a texture. Has a really lovely kind of lingering kind of rock toffee. Is that the word? Rock something? Flavor profile that just keeps going and going and going. Pangs of little honey and citrus notes come through as well. It's done incredibly well to have been in the bottle for at least 40 years. Yeah, nice. Very interesting. Well worth trying. A lot of people pan blends and just go for single malts. The reality is blends are incredibly hard to produce as a single malts, but blends, you're using inputs from lots of different distilleries, malt and grain whiskey blended together, either onwardly matured or matured separately and then blended. And every year the blenders have to target the exact same flavor profile whilst potentially using different input flavors. So they have to know how to balance, how to dial one cask or one distillery's character up whilst dialing another one down. Then the next year have to work with completely different ones to get that absolute cut through of the same flavor profile. Don't knock your blends, try them, always have a go responsibly, and definitely look out for old blends, because the more I've tried that and the more it's kind of lingered, that's really nice. Cheers, until next time.